to die within the next year, then stop watching this video, okay? But if you want to improve your health, keep watching. I'm going to show you how to make nachos that are low sodium, nutrient dense. You never hear those words together with nachos, but we're gonna make them. I'm gonna show you how delicious they are and how easy they are to make. If you don't know me, my name is Meg, and I lost 70 pounds over the age of 50. And I did it by changing what was on the end of my fork. Sounds simple, and it is that simple. So let's get started. First, to make these nachos, we're going to start with 16 ounces of mushroom. Now there's different meats. I've made a variety of plant-based meats on this show, but today we're gonna do some mushroom meat. I have this scale. If you don't have this, there's a link below so you can get a scale. And we need 16 ounces. Look at these. These are cute. You can use any mushrooms you want. These are baby portobello mushrooms. Mushrooms are great because they have all sorts of essential nutrients. They are full of essential vitamins like potassium, selenium, and also fiber, which is really great for your heart health and your overall system. So please incorporate mushrooms. This is 16 ounces of mushroom, and the reason I measured it is this container is supposed to have 24 ounces of mushroom in it. So I'm not sure if we're getting shorted or not. Now we're gonna go ahead and rinse these. The other thing I wanted to show you guys is I love Host Defense mushrooms. I love turkey tail mushrooms. I love reishi mushrooms, and I also love lion's mane mushrooms. I don't have the lion's mane, I'm actually out. I highly encourage you to try these. Mushrooms have amazing properties. I want to make sure I get them in every day, and I don't make mushroom meat every day. If you've never seen the movie Fantastic Fungi, I love that movie, Fantastic Fungi. Highly encourage you to watch it and to incorporate more mushrooms in your diet. And first we're going to blend them. This is my little hack. Instead of slicing them up, we're just going to put them in the food processor and give them a chop, 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 chop. It's just that easy. Easy. Oh, look at that goodness. Look at this. I'm matching. Oh my gosh. Here we go. How's everyone doing today? If you don't have mushrooms, like I said, there are other recipes. We've done lentils. You can do so many alternatives, but this is really fun. It's gonna cook way down though, just so you know. Put it on medium to low heat just to get it going. Now we're going to cut up a quarter of an onion. That's a half, that's a quarter. Now I'm going to get out my favorite chopper. Get to the chopper. It takes seconds, literally seconds. Aha! Pay attention, don't blink. Hi-ya! We're good to go. 2 tablespoons of garlic. This recipe is below, but sign up for our weekly newsletter and you'll get all the recipes. Magic Fairy recipe will deliver it in your inbox once a week. 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. It's already smelling delicious. Nachos are great anytime. You can have nachos for dinner, lunch, a snack. I'm gonna put some water in here. Water's life. I hope you're still here and you're not trying to die. And while you're here, make sure and subscribe, like, make a comment, and hit the bell. That really helps us. And please share it with one person you know. These are great recipes, whether you're plant-based or not. We're just trying to spread the love. I didn't realize how much the algorithms on YouTube depend on people liking and watching videos. Now, spice. I was saying to my friend this morning, spice is life. Make everything taste good. 2 teaspoons of chili powder. Yum. 1 teaspoon of cumin. Smoked paprika. Smoky. Oh my gosh. Doesn't that smell good, Grant?
Looks really good too.
I know. I'm very excited. We're having nachos for lunch. What are you guys having? 1/2 teaspoon of smoky paprika. I rarely use regular paprika because I'm so in love with the smoky paprika. We're gonna do 1/2 teaspoon of oregano. You guys know what I think of these. First of all, I think it's a waste to produce this plastic shaker because we measure everything, right? I always just take it off, and I like to do this just for dramatic effect and it feels good. I've never been to one of those, what do they call it when you break things? A break room, maybe.
Oh boy, yeah.
Not to be confused with your office break room. Where people go in and they can smash things. Oregano going in. Depending on the spice tolerance, 1/4 to 1/2 of a teaspoon of chipotle. We like it spicy here. Oh my gosh, you guys, you have to make this mushroom meat. It is, look at that, Grant.
It looks really good.
Oh my goodness. This is Meg Chat GPT in the kitchen. If you haven't downloaded it from my Stan store, there's a link below. Okay, now we're gonna make the cheese sauce. We've made this before. I make it every week. It's delicious, nutritious. We're gonna turn the meat down. Usually I'm saying, turn it up, because looking mighty fine. Now we're gonna have to wait for the water to heat up. I can't put these in my mouth because other people are eating the nacho cheese sauce. But we're gonna cut up the carrots now. Half a cup. Look at this carrot. I'm walking on sunshine. Well, so you can cut these carrots up any way you like. Ah, I'm cutting his leg off. Okay, so there's half a cup of carrots. This is, if you know Dr. McDougall, he originated doing cheese sauces. Mary McDougall did. Thank you, Mary. And then there's been variations over the years. You can literally put almost anything in here, but this cheese sauce is based with potatoes. You can do beans, white beans. There's just so many different things you can do in variations of how to make a cheese sauce. In the starch solution book, there's a base for a cheese sauce, and then you can just have fun and do whatever you like. If you want to make it spicy, you want to add more chipotles, jalapenos, salsa, sky's the limit. You can customize it to your palate. We also do half a cup of cashews soaked. If you don't want to do cashews, if you want to lower the fat content, you can do white beans. Perfect substitute. They've been soaking actually for a couple days because I knew I was making some sauce this weekend, but you really only need to soak them for like 30 or so minutes. The reason you're soaking them is just to make the cheese sauce more creamy and smoothie. You don't want it gritty, right, from the nuts. But you know, if you have white beans, throw them in. The liquid in the cheese sauce is going to be about 2 to 3 cups of water. It just depends on how thick you want your cheese sauce. Right now I'm putting in about a cup of water. This is what the cashews have been soaking in. I thought, why not use that water? I'm going to do the nutritional yeast. That gives it the cheesy flavor. Now these are Yukon Gold. I don't peel them, I just put them in with the peel. And it's 3 cups of potatoes. This is so wonderful, it's resistant starch. You guys know that I cook at least 2 instant pots filled with potatoes. I usually have a variety of sweet potatoes, Yukon Gold, and some russet. And then into my fridge they go. That cuts the glycemic index in half. So if you're concerned about eating too much starch, please don't be. This is resistant starch. And after it's been cooled off, you can reheat it. It doesn't increase the glycemic index. The other thing too is the more potatoes I eat, the less I'm likely to snack on things that are higher in caloric density. And that's the name of the game. Keeping the caloric density and fat low, and that adds to your energy. You're gonna put a tablespoon of onion powder, then 1 of garlic. All right, let's take the carrots out. Ooh, whoosh. All right, let's blend, let's blend. Let's groove tonight. Share the spice of life. Now I'm gonna put a little bit more water. That's what I was talking about. This is the hot water the carrots were in. All right, push the sides down a little bit. Holy moly. Okay, now you guys, I made these chips. They are just corn tortillas that I cut up and I put them in the air fryer, 375 for about 5 minutes. Keep an eye on them. Sometimes it might be less or it might be a little bit over that. I use corn tortillas that I make myself. They're so easy because regular tortillas, although they look benign, they are filled with oil and salt and fat. Cut those out of your diet. Make these. Oh my gosh, look at these. I'm gonna do green onions. My family doesn't like olives. You could do some delicious refried beans. You could also put tomatoes on. You could put salsa on. You could build your own nacho bar. That's really fun. Possibilities are endless. We're gonna put the cheese sauce on. We're just going to pour it right out of the container because it's still warm. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, and it smells so good. Now we're gonna do our tomatoes. Now we are going to put the meat on. The mushroom meat. Oh my gosh. This is pretty darn exciting. I can't stop smiling because they're decadent and they're healthy. Now, this is some of our tofu. I made this the other day. Yes, there's a link below, but this is our tofu sour cream. That looks good enough right there, right? But wait, there's more. We're gonna put some avocado on here. Let's put some of these little chunks of avocado around. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. Where do I even start? Look at that. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Oh, wow. I hope you guys make this. So good. This is perfect for parties or your family having a nacho night. I hope you make these. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and ring the bell. That way you're notified every time we bring you a new video. There's links below to my Amazon store, my school community, and my Stan store. See you later.